we were so fly, reconnecting now, sharing some laughs, remembering the good times, the memories last. We cruised down Center Street feeling so alive, watched the football games on Friday night. Field parties were the place to be. We were young, wild and free. In the quad we socialized, treating each other like family, no lies. House cake parties, fights and friends, memories never end. So join in, subscribe to the WiLDCaT chat. Let's reminisce about where we were at. Tap title alumni, WiLDCats for life. We'll never forget those days and nights.
It's YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat. Shout! 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 With Ron and Shane on the microphone.
Yes, and I don't have it on loop as far as I know, but I do want to tell you it's a Saturday or Sunday night. It's a YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat. Thank you for tuning back in, and we are back in the mix. And I have my co-host going to be jumping on board. How about we bring in Church Street's finest? And he can never explain this enough, folks. Welcome on board, Mr. Shane Gentry. Shane, how are you, sir?
What do you want?
We're here. We're here. Did you see the game, Shane? Huh? I know Shane's got the Eagles. I've got the Chargers. East Coast, West Coast.
I've seen many games today, but my most coveted, yes.
Yes, we are class Taft High class reunion. We're going to be talking about Oil Dorado. We have a special guest with us today. We may have some surprise guests coming on board, Shane, and Shane doesn't even know who it is. I love surprises. I'm just,
Yeah, you like to bring people on this, you know.
I'm a
Hey,
sucker
like
for surprises.
meet our unusual neighbor who likes to collect caterpillars. You know, you just pull all kinds of people from the side.
We have highlights from the game earlier, Shane. Check this out. Hold on a second. I have to show you something. Wait, what? Here at the YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat, we're able to do highlights all of a sudden. Ready for this?
Okay, let's see. Quit teasing. Let's see.
Here we go. This is for the win, Shane. What?
Got it.
What?
23 to 20.
Chargers with the win.
Zeros
No.
on the clock. It's over. And
No.
the clock remains.
Less impressive. Show the end of my game.
Ugh.
Don't be partial. Show the
Sorry.
Eagles blocking a field goal.
They didn't do
Running it
any.
all the
They
way
didn't
back.
do any. They didn't do highlights of your game. They just skipped it. I think they didn't even do it. Yeah. Yeah,
Well-
they didn't. It doesn't get run the numbers, you know. So they're all about the numbers. Sorry, dude.
What do you
So,
mean
yeah, he goes
say?
out.
Yeah, it's all over ESPN. Are you kidding me? We
I'm just
blocked
kidding.
2 field goals.
I'm just kidding. It must have been a good game. I have to watch the highlights later. I just saw. I was just. It was
the
kind of
thing.
like.
At the end, he blocked the guy who blocked the field goal scooped it up. This is a big fella, D lineman, ran it 60 yards back for a TD
What?
to cap off the win against. That's right, the Rams.
I haven't watched football in I don't know how many years. This is my Vincent Jackson jersey from like 07, back when Londanian and the boys were playing.
Like Dan
Little
Fowler
Sproles and
is that long?
Philip Rivers, the whole gang. Yeah.
Yeah, there
So
you
I'm
go.
kind of out of the mix. I shouldn't even be a good fan since I can't even tell you all about 2 players. So it's all good.
Speaking of San Diego, before they moved to LA, you know the Clippers used to start. They started in San Diego, the basketball team.
This is true. This is true. Shane, we're going to be talking about Oil Dorado. I used to work at Fox Theater for a while, Shane. I have some stories about that. And believe it or not, I too worked at Pizza Hut. There's a little.
Dude, you're buttoned up to the top of the neck. Look at your polo.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yes, well, you would like
Look at
a yes.
my
That's 2
trucker looking Pizza Hut hat that they made me wear.
Wait. Keep that picture up. I want to translate. Yes, wait, go back. Put it up. I wanna translate. Yeah, hey, I'll be a server raw tonight. So that's gonna be 2 deep dish pan pizzas, okay? Okay. So you want 3 pitchers of Pepsi, and Dad, you want a pitcher of Coors Light? Okay, I got you.
Oh man, it was such a fun job to have. Well, we have a special guest on board with us. I think she wants to get in early. She was going to do it at 7. I said, "Well, you may want to get in here early if you'd like." And she just sitting there drinking her what is that mug or something? She's already waving. She's on board.
Dude,
She's back. She's back, folks. She's running the show for this YeNDoR'S. It happens every 4 years. The suspense is killing me, Shane. How about we give her a little WiLDCaT chat intro? Here we go. Here we go, folks. Welcome on board. Running the YeNDoR'S. Yep, oh, in the house.
Such a nice intro.
See? You get your own intro. Yeah, you know what? Chris was so close to being on with us today, and his band that he's playing with, they were running too late, and so he couldn't do a sneak attack on us. So he's not with us. But you're with us. How are you doing, Stephanie? It's been a while.
How are you guys?
Stephanie, hi. It's been so long. You're the busiest woman I know.
I'm going to take this thing off because I can still hear you. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. I was wearing it for my effect, looking like I was a sideline coach, like with the headphones. You know what I mean? Like I was into it. So anyway.
Hey, does your husband ever say, "Hey, will you take a night off? You're always in the office."
Sometimes, but not really. He kind of, when we met, I was full blown crazy, so he's known it. Like
he knew the crazy he signed up for.
It's nothing new to him. So.
As they say, he's seen you in all your seasons, sort of thing. As they say, huh?
Yeah, he's a good sport about it. And I'm always in a different office because this is actually at the YeNDoR'S building.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Stephanie? Yeah. She's all over town.
Pretty much it. People look for my car and they know that's where I'm at.
So what's your actual, like, do you have like a title? What's your position in the whole situation?
President.
You're the president.
Yeah.
Wow. We got the president on board. There you go.
America? What?
No, of YeNDoR'S.
No, what about the rec? What's your title at the rec?
Recreation superintendent. So I am like number 2 on the totem pole there.
Look at you. Wow.
Yeah.
I had a question because I ran through something. Let me show you this. I have videos today, guys. If we did this last night, I wouldn't have been as prepared. You know what I mean?
That was good.
Yeah. I got something for you real quick. Hold on. I have a quick question. I'm like the kid in the front of the classroom. I got a question. Yes, you in the front row. All right. So here's this. So tell me about this guy.
That's the building I'm in now.
I like the coffee for there. So there you go. Yeah, a quick preview. That was a little sneak attack preview. Yeah. So that's your building where you work out of?
Yeah, right now. That's where we're at now. So our YeNDoR'S owns the building at 501 North Street, which used to be the Chevy dealership.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's where you came when you were here 4 years ago, just briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that building is actually ours. So it is on the off years, it could be rented for events. And then during YeNDoR'S, it's like our headquarters. So we have events in what was the service garage. And then what was the showroom and the parts department is kind of like our store and lounge.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
So if it's I had another quick pick. You guys would like this. This was from like 15 years ago. YeNDoR'S. I dug this up. I talked to this guy the other day. Remember Mr. Craig Patton? I took a picture of Patton, me, and Floyd on the left, and that's me with my buzzed head. And I was like, oh, I got to show that one because that's one of the last times I I went there. That's the last time I saw Craig. Was at that Eldorado. Actually,
Yeah.
I talked to him the other day. He was all upbeat. He was doing great.
Yeah.
So is there anything like happening with this Eldorado as opposed to the last one? What adjustments were made?
I mean, it's kind of usually similar, but of course the bands change. I mean, we have some concerts that are more local people this time. I mean, last time they weren't big acts or anything. It's just so hard to afford much. So it's a lot of local bands, which people really enjoy, like some from Bakersfield, the Aviators, Lipstick Revolver. Aaron Falke's girlfriend, Nicola, is the lead singer of that group. So that's really yeah, so we have some good ones, and then we're having a Spanish concert this year, which I'm super excited about. So there'll be a Spanish Sunday show, so that should be a good time. But
is it like a Menudo cover band?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely something that we need because of our population here in Taft has changed so much, and we want the whole community to be able to enjoy Eldorado. So I'm pretty excited.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk to Ryan Shuck for the next one, huh? So if we can
That'll be kind of fun.
jump in from Julian K.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be at mid-October. He's going to be in Costa Mesa, my neck of the woods. What?
Yeah. I follow him on social media, so I see when he's going to, the different places he's going to be.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great. So you have the beard growing contest.
Yeah, with Whiskerino, that's the same, and that's always one of the most popular ones. That's the first Sunday, October 12th. I mean, there's just a lot going on. The Queen contest is always a popular one. So we have the 12 Mesa.
Wait, the what contest?
The Queen contest, the Mesa Patrol.
Oh, Queen.
Yeah, Queen. Yep.
I won't tell you what I thought you said. I thought you said a peen contest.
Yeah,
I go, that's just like Taft. Are we having a peen contest? So like, yeah. I swear you said that. I'm sorry.
There was a guy that I was talking to one day that's not from here, and he was asking me about Eldorado, and he said, so I heard that if you're walking around without a beer in your hand, like a beer, without a beer, he didn't say hand. If you are walking around without a beer, they can arrest you and throw you in like the back of a truck. And I said, no, a beer.
Oh,
the beer will let you throw it.
That's funny. Yeah, you actually would go in jail with a beer. Huh? So funny.
Now, on the contrary, when I was
Shane,
young,
bring your mic a little closer to your mouth so you hear you a little better. Your mouthpiece. There you go.
Hear me okay?
Yeah. There you go.
When I was young,
oh, there you are.
Okay, cool, bunch of cowboys and the whole fanfare thing. Then I found out later as an adult, if you get locked up in the Hooskow, they got beer in a cooler.
Yeah.
If you want a beer, you get locked up and then you get a beer.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part. My husband thought last Eldorado was his first one. And he kept telling me, I'm going to get you arrested, acting like that was the worst thing. I said, please do. But secondly, secretary. Yeah, I'm like, I'm their secretary and I do all their scheduling. So good luck trying to get it past me. But I would happily go. I would go willingly.
So, but does it still work to where you pay them to go arrest someone? That's the whole thing, right?
People can come in and they can pay for a warrant, which means they get arrested by the sheriff's posse, or they can pay for a kidnapping and they get picked up by the vehicle. Yeah,
I know. Can you imagine? All right, picture you're not from here. You're another state. You come here, never knew Taft or never knew Eldorado, right? You show up Eldorado week, and your mind's like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. It's like ICE shows up with Eldorado at your work and takes you away, puts you in a truck with bars, and then you crack a beer.
So I do have a question because I've never visually seen it. Do they walk in their old Western costumes and they all we got a warrant and they have like a thing, then they show their warrant? Like a paper? Do they do that whole thing?
They used to have a poster. Like that was one of my first jobs with being involved with Eldorado is I was in charge of scheduling all of the, all the arrests. And then I would have to we have these posters that were
scheduling arrests.
Except for, I
want that on my resume.
That's great.
Except for in the middle where we would put their picture. And last time we went to a digital copy. Because people want to show it on social media more than anything. So now, I kind of share the digital ones with the sheriff. So he kind of knows who is who, but then I text them to the people and they like that a lot better.
But are they like in character when they do it? I was just
Oh, yeah.
curious. They walk in. Is there a Jane Doe working here? You know?
100% what they do. I'm like,
Did I sound like I was in the Western
Come on
right there,
out.
Shane?
yeah,
Hey,
we'll be
come
like,
on in here. We're going. And then they get a rope and they just tie him with a rope.
Yeah. we're looking for Shane Gentry. Shane Gentry here, and they'll like.
Did they make him put his hands behind his back? They put the hands behind the back.
No, they don't do any of that. No handcuffs.
They ever call like anybody a yellow belly? Come on out. Don't quit being yellow.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That just makes it. They make a big scene of it in front of the public. That'd be great.
Yeah,
I never wanted to see him when he get arrested, but maybe this is the only chance.
This is the good kind of arresting that you want to see. It is kind of funny because some people will come in and have themselves arrested. Like they just want, they just want to be taken away. So it's kind of comical what people.
Sounds like one of Shane's ex-girlfriends, huh, Shane? No. Just arrest me, mister. I'm just kidding.
Hey, let me say
just
this.
kidding.
Stephanie, I grew up with you. We all love you. We all know you. But I want to say this is really upstanding what you do for the town. Good shot. For
you didn't see that, did you?
I did see it.
You uphold, like, wherever the regions are. There's many millions of little towns in America, but you uphold a tradition and a fun thing, an event, I don't know what to call it, just a celebration that a town has every 5 years, and you run it, you organize it, and that's great because without traditions and things like that, towns are just a town. It's boring.
Yeah.
You keep an energy going for it's historical, of course, that's the origin, but we appreciate that. That's a lot of work, and it's probably a passion. I know you love the town, you love El Dorado, and that's a lot of work and time out of your own life. But that's tremendous. That's wonderful. We're so glad you did.
I do enjoy it. It's like we wouldn't do it if we didn't. And some days are harder than others, but I mean, again, like you said, I do it because I like it, and I like to see other people enjoy it and have fun. And people are typically pretty gracious about the whole thing. I mean, you get your people who are keyboard warriors and want to tell you what could be different or how it's not as good as it used to be, but we just keep trucking along. We do what we can do.
You know what it is? I have a very minor version of with what you do because I have preparation to do the chat, and then I'm doing all these photos and the video. It's like you're getting ready, and then when the event happens, you have the excitement of it being in the now as well. You know what I mean? Is also the payoff, but that lead up, especially for you, because you have when did you started like, okay, we're gonna start working on the El Dorado? Was it like in January or how long?
Usually about a year out. I would say that January is typically like we start talking about things in general a good year and a half in advance, but I mean we start hitting with major planning in about January, and it's crazy to think that back then when there were so many hundreds of days left, and now we're down to, I think we're at 21. I can't believe I don't know it. I usually check it every day. But, it's just, now I'm kind of at the point where I don't necessarily want it to be over, because when you spend so much time working on something, you don't want it to go by so fast that you don't really get to enjoy it. So it's kind of a weird spot to be in. I mean, I don't want it to last forever.
But isn't also the anticipation of it happening is exciting. The event itself is exciting. But then also when it's over, there's excitement of like, okay, good. It all went well. It's over with. Like you have a sense of relief of having it done. But then you have like a post stress at the end. You're like, oh, I can't believe it's all over. I want to go back at the same time,
I have
it's like being pregnant. You're being pregnant with the El Dorado pregnancy, and you're having a postpartum.
Okay, so funny story about that though, because one of my really good, I have a bunch of kids that are not my kids, but I call them my kids. And Tiffany and Sean Yaz's daughter Brooklyn is pregnant, and we had been telling her because Tiffany is on the executive board with me, and so we're equally busy, and she's in charge of the Whiskerino contest, and she's helping me with Civic Luncheon. And so Brooklyn got married last year, and we knew that she wanted to be a mom sooner rather than later. And we kept telling her, please, for the love of God, do not get pregnant and be due during El Dorado. That girl is due October 13th.
Oh, that's funny. I was just gonna ask
Smack
that.
dab in the middle of
Pregnant with Eldorado.
So
That's so funny.
we're
It
just
works out
like-
perfectly. It's about 9 months, maybe in February would have been, October,
Yeah, so it's kind of funny that you brought it up about kind of being pregnant with El Dorado, because that's what I feel with going through with Brooklyn. But typically, anytime I plan an event, I tend to have event letdown to a certain degree, depending on how big the event is, because you're just around people all the time and you are talking with people and dealing with people that you don't typically, except for this event. So there's like a group of people that I'm friends with, or we know each other, but we don't typically interact on the regular when it's not El Dorado time. So it's like with these people constantly, you're talking to them constantly, and then once it's over, it's like crickets.
Well, do you I mean, I caught myself doing this honestly after the end of episodes. I'm just getting back into doing the chats again, but at the end of them, I would always learn something to do better the next one, you know? So, I mean, like after El Dorado's all over, do you go back and reassess, like make sure you write these notes, because we're not going to remember in 4 years from now, you know what I mean? So it's like a good time to have like a collaborative meeting.
We definitely do a debrief, try to make notes, keep track of, what we need to change. Now, do we always remember those notes? Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's 4 to 5 years apart, sometimes it makes it hard.
I know, because it's kind of hard to remember what happened like 4 years ago. Like, I don't remember who even won the, what do you call it, Whiskerina? What is it, the pageant thing?
Yeah. I don't ever remember the best beards for some reason, but yeah. So, funny story about the sign behind you. I had the Welcome to TAF sign.
Oh, my sign or Shane's?
No, yours, Rod, yours, the one with the TAF sign.
Yeah, I'm just
I
kidding.
really wanted to use that, so I sent a picture of that sign to a graphic designer, and they changed the welcomes you to say El Dorado. So it says TAF just like it looks like, and then the welcome.
El Dorado. Oh, I see.
And then where it says population 21,000 or whatever, I had to take the population off and put 2025, but the industry oil recreation part is the same. So it's going to be a shirt that looks like that. So we're going to have some magnets and stuff too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like how they strategically have the oil derrick like right by the sign.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Just
it's
not tied to oil or anything.
When was the last oil Dorado you've been to, Shane? Have you been to an oil Dorado since you graduated?
That would have to be 95-ish. 95-ish or my senior year. I've been gone so long, and I've gotten back, but usually never on El Dorado years. I would probably have to say 95 is what I can think of. 95.
Yeah, because we were fresh as college freshmen in 90.
Yeah.
The 90 El Dorado.
So 30 years, Shane. You gotta.
I know. I know. And that's
you gotta find a way.
I gotta find a way. I'm just gonna show up one day, like Bill Murray, where he pops up in like dorm houses and no one knows he's coming.
Yeah.
You ever read those stories about Bill Murray? I just want to show up and not tell anybody and just like put my hands behind their eyes and go, shh.
That would be fun. I know we're planning a little class of 90 gathering. George Harmer has a building that he utilizes up on Supply Row, and so him and April are putting together a little.
That sounds ominous. I got this little building.
Well,
what goes down over there?
George is super involved with this group called Californians for Energy and Science. They do a lot of. So it's a building that they're leasing that they use for different things. So we're going to be able to use that.
And once in a while, I'll chime in with Reese, and he knows George. I guess they cross paths.
Yeah, they work together.
Yeah. And so he talks about George once in a while.
Yeah. George, I told George just the other day, because we were on the local news together, and I told him that the George Harmer from now, I would never have guessed would be the George Harmer from in high school. He does great things for the community and the oil industry. So
why so? Did you think he was just a real prankster back in high school? He wasn't responsible
No,
adult.
I mean he even admitted that school wasn't his thing. Like that he just felt like school wasn't. I don't know. He just
We all grow up and evolve. It's all good.
100%. Yeah. And when I told him that, he knew what I meant because it wasn't a bad thing. Like I didn't think poorly of him, but
See?
just the passion he has for what he does now is pretty cool.
You know, deep down, you always know what a person is. I knew he was a good dude
Yeah.
anyway, growing up.
Yeah.
But what you do as a youth is different. I mean, so the journey of a human life, it's in chapters, man. It's a book. It's
Right.
in chapters.
We're
It's
Polaroid
chapters,
pictures. We're
multiple
always in
chapters.
development.
That's
You
right.
know.
Very true.
Hey, just so you know, I was listening, but I had to do this. I put the link to the chat if anyone out there wants to just jump on and surprise us. How scary would that be, guys?
That'd be awesome.
What? So if
Stephanie,
you
Rod likes to do this thing. He likes to have that one up where he has the, that secretly giggle feeling that I know something you don't know, and he would say, "I have a new secret guest coming on. And maybe there'll be a surprise. Maybe there won't."
I get a kick out of it. I got to tell. Okay, okay. For one, let me just tell you a little off topic, guys. But I'm doing this October 4th, right? I do it like I'm gonna start getting back into it. It's like a art and music gathering that I've been doing the first Saturday of each month. And here's my little flyer, my little AI flyer. So it's like art and music meetup. And at the end, I'll just tell you guys because I just want to make sure like the kids don't know, but I scheduled to have a unicorn pop up, an actual horse. It's the same one that my wife Rachel rode. It's like a unicorn. I'm lining it up to where she comes about 4 o'clock. It starts at 2, so everyone will be there. And then the kids are gonna look over like, oh my, is that a unicorn right there? That's because they're always talking about unicorns. All the girls in there, they wear unicorn shirts, anything. And so when they see it, that's my payoff, that element of surprise. So it always gets me. And, that's why I like to have a little sneak attacks whenever I have people coming on that knows who the main guest is. And then seeing that whole combustion thing going on, But yeah, that's why I get a little kick out of that. So I like to have little surprises. So it's my weakness. I just have to come out and say it.
Surprises.
Yes. Well, I was talking to Gup the other day, and he said he's already shopping for Halloween costumes, and I took a picture of him in the dressing room real quick, and he said that that he's going to go with Mike Myers, apparently. So
solid choice.
Yeah,
with the half nipple shirt. Yeah.
I go, that looks like something Gup would do so much. I had to send it to him. I go, Gup, how did you? So anyway. Shout out to Eddie Crane is messaging and everything. He saw my picture of this one and he says, "Oh, great! Now I have to have pizza." So there you go.
Eddie Crane, go Birds!
Yeah.
Go Birds! Eddie Crane, where are you, Eddie Crane? So what else is going on in your? Is everything else besides the Oil Dorado is on a hiatus? Do you just like hone in on that, or do you have any type of balance with anything else you got going on besides family and Oil Dorado and?
I'm just about.
What do you do with your life?
Yeah, I always take vacation to do Oil Dorado. So I think I have a couple more days at work, and then I'll be on my Oil Dorado vacation.
Yeah.
But
the audacity! You can take time for yourself when you do so much all year.
Right. Right.
How dare you have time for yourself?
So you mean after Oil Dorado, you're going somewhere? Is it?
Hopefully, I probably will want to avoid people. A good couple of days would be my guess.
Stephanie, please tell me if you do go away. Right? Say you take a week, you go wherever, hotel somewhere away from out of town. Do you put turn your phone off, or at least put it on silent?
I haven't done that.
Let no one reach you. Let no one reach you.
Not yet. Don't do it yet, because I want everything to go in the.
I cannot do that.
Where were you, Steph? We needed your clearance.
I used to have this fantasy. This is even before how prevalent social media got.
Right.
I had this fantasy. I don't know why I thought of it. I just thought, even life's stresses, because everyone needs everyone needs a reconnect, not only to nature, but to like disconnect from
Mhm.
stresses. Some people have meditations, people have yoga, whatever. In my mind, I used to always think, and this is right after I had kids, so like you can't do it. And this fantasy was like, I would love to go somewhere self-sufficient, like a cabin, right? I don't need Wi-Fi. I just
Mhm.
need somewhere to crap and have water and some food, you know, and just be there, nothing, no one, for 30 days. Not a not one
30
contact with
days?
one human being. Yes, not one
Oh,
contact with a human being. And then I figured the recharge I would have when I came back to society and the first face I would see would be so different. Like just shut your mind off. Like just
Yeah.
I mean, that
It's
would be power. It'd be powerful. I don't know why.
I
I
would,
just
I would
felt
be, I'd
I
be curious.
agree.
Go ahead.
It's very hard to disconnect in current times, and I do think it's important. I would love to be able to do that, and I think I can make it happen. I just have to make my make it
Okay.
happen.
I got to say, I have a struggle going to the restroom without my phone. So if I could start there,
Right.
leave
it's
the
a guilty
phone in the
pleasure of
room,
many.
I'm like, what am I going to do right now?
Here's my hope for
Count my
Steph.
fingers, meditate. What?
Day
Huh?
one. Okay, here's Eldorado every day of this staged
Yeah.
scheduled days. Day one after the ending.
October 20th.
Stephanie's missing, and Stephanie's like, "Oil Dorado what?" And like she's not seen or heard from, and no one can like it goes straight to voicemail. Like she's missing. You need that.
I could probably do that for a day or two.
Where would you go? Like where's your mind going to want to go? Where do you think you're going to land?
Gosh, I don't know. Just somewhere with a comfy bed to sleep in and enough like nice weather where I could just kind of like Shane was saying, I would love to just sit outside and just stare.
Come down and visit me down here in Orange County. See?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
cool
rent,
weather.
Rent an RV and sleep in the parking lot of a
Yeah.
Buc-ee's,
Right.
wherever.
Would you borrow Larry Ramirez's RV?
Showers,
that he has?
Yeah, you think about it when it's just amazing that we didn't have people knowing where we were all the time when we were teenagers. It just
and
blows
now we
my mind.
crave
How,
it.
yeah, that's just one of the craziest things to me. How everybody always know where everyone is all the time, and I don't know.
Yeah. You're like street lights are on. You better get home and get in trouble. That was only. Yeah, we had dirt clod fights. We were just all over the place.
Dirt clods.
You know,
I mean,
you had to have done. You had to have done dirt clod fights and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I grew up in Derby Acres. I was used to all that.
I know. I was like,
yeah.
am I crazy? I mean,
Derby Acres knows the dirt.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Big Lights of Bakersfield before I went to Taft. So, you know, we had better rocks, I think, in Bakersfield. Maybe
you had those urban rocks, concrete,
yeah,
in the middle of the dirt. Hey,
it was our version of paintball. You know.
You heard of that app 360 app, right? I guess it's kind of
yeah. I was just gonna say I have that app. My husband wanted us to be on there because of me driving back and forth to work. And
my daughter, mainly because
fine.
she's at Penn State, so I like to see
Yeah.
where she's at.
What
So
is it? What is it? What is it?
It's just basically it tracks where you're going, but it's similar to when you're on the iPhone and you can share location, but it's a app that anyone can use. So you don't have to
picture your face, Rod. Our faces, we're on a group on the app of you can create groups too. So wherever you are and I am and Stephanie are, you can see our little still. You know?
Is it kind of like air tags where you have little air tags? Is it kind of like that?
Location
right?
tracking. Yeah, it's location tracking.
I have one of my dog, even though he doesn't know he has it. I put an air tag on his collar, so like if he like runs out or if he he never escapes, but if he were to escape, I'll be able to track him down and find him.
So like we have one. Well, you're not gonna be able to see it, but we have one with our family. My mom created one, so it's like my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece, my nephew, my husband, and I. And my mom probably tracks us. When we first got on there,
oh, that's funny.
She would comment every once in a while and say, "What are you
doing there?"
What? And she was just making conversation. And so I told her, I said, Mom, don't be a creeper, because if we think you're a creeper,
Told
we're
your
going
mom
to kick
don't
you
be a
out. I told my mom that. I said, however, I said, listen, I know you're going to be a creeper, and I know you're going to look where we are. Just don't tell us about it. Like, don't comment. We don't care that you know where we are, but we don't need you to like.
So it's 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing out?
Hey, always the concerned mom. You're still her
I
baby.
know.
Hey,
I know.
hey, honey, why are you at the bank for 3 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one day she called me and said, Lily's phone, how was Lily's basketball game? Her phone is dead, because it tells you your battery percentage on your phone.
Oh, yeah, it tells you battery life.
So
Oh, that's funny.
Lily was right in front of me. We were at McDonald's together, and I said, Grandma says your phone's dead. And she picks up, she goes, it has 40%.
That's funny.
Like,
I have a question. Whenever did your guys' moms do this? Like, if you go to a location, my mom used to say, just let it ring one time so I know it's you. We don't have to talk. I just want to make sure you made it there okay. And then I was I gotta let it ring one time. Can I borrow your phone? I know it's just my mom. She's I gotta make sure she's
ahead of her time, man. That's like espionage spy stuff. Just send me the signal.
Yeah, didn't do that, but when I would call my house to ask a question and I wouldn't want to talk to my dad because the answer might be no, so I would always want to talk to my mom.
You're a politician by nature.
Yeah, I would call and ask if Lynn was there instead of saying, "Can I talk to Mom?" I would say, "Is Lynn there?" And usually he didn't know it was me.
We used to. I don't think anybody nowadays knows what a collect call is. But remember the collect calls?
Oh yeah,
I used to.
Hey mom, come
I got.
Yeah, we got a baby. It's a boy.
Yeah. You say it real fast, like say your name after the beep, and then you would let the quick message.
Yeah.
I'm good. Bye. Hey, guys, we have someone in our studio popping in, and it's been a long time that I've been trying to pair this thing up, and I think he's going to finally make it work. Hold on, I got to give him a little bit of an intro song because it's what I do. Here we go. Okay, guys. Folks, class, I believe 90. It's Doc Brown, folks. Garrick Bjork. What?
Yo, man, I smashed my homie's head into a wall. What do I do instead? Who do
Call
I call?
Garrick.
Who do I call?
Call Garrick. I made it. It's a long song. I won't play the whole song. I'd rather hear his voice. Garrick, how you doing, man?
I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see us. Perfect.
We
can see you.
We can't see
you. Are you on your phone?
Tablet.
Oh, you're on your tablet. Did you take someone else's bifocals? Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are.
What's up, dude? Hey, you finally made it on board to see Shane. You've been trying to link up with Shane, and Stephmo's in the house. Good to see you, Doc Brown.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Are you on the shores of Lake Minnetonka?
Say again?
Are you on the shores of Lake Minnetonka? Are you?
He does look like he's in a cabin.
He's in a cabin.
Kinda.
He's at the Ozark.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
I remember when you moved to Cali. That's where you moved from, and when we first met, like at wherever. Was it Taft Primary or middle school? Yeah.
Just in case y'all didn't know. What?
There he is.
We got a little throwback, and if you don't mind, because I love it. Hold on, I love this picture of you, Garrick. This is the Point Break Garrick. You ready, guys? Here we go. Bam! Huh?
Yeah.
What's up?
Brunch, Garrick.
Dude, that's funny.
All right, that's all you got. That's all I have.
Dude,
wait, I go. Okay, I have one more. There's Shane. There you go.
Oh yeah, check out the nice '80s fro. So I met Garrick. We were hanging out, and he would come over. Like how everybody was latchkey kids, right? We'd go out, hang out, and feed my dog, and he met my dog Benji, and he was hump his leg, and he'd say, "Yo, man, hey, get off me, kid!" And he would kick him across the living room, and I got a kick out of that. I thought that was funny. I was like, it's about time because he does that to everybody who comes over. And this Garrett kid's all right, man. He doesn't take any mess off my dogs.
Your dog humping my leg. Can you get your dog?
Hold on. You know what I'm going to say next, right, Garrick? This is my infamous memory with Garrick. We are bonded by life because we started a field fire together.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you remember?
Oh,
And we didn't
The
get
Arson
caught.
brothers, huh?
God, I forgot about
Was there any
that.
casualties, or should I read this up in the?
Just some
It's
tumbleweed.
No, just stupidities.
Just
Oh.
young, dumb kids. You know, it happened all the time around Taft anyway. It's brush. So, yeah, we were being stupid, lit this and that, and whatever. And, oh, crap, it's really spreading. So we hopped on our BMXs and rode home.
Oh,
I'll call you later. And we were like laying low, like we did something for the mob or something, right? We're scared because they hear fire trucks coming. When you're a kid, that's terrifying. You're like, 2 days later, call him, hey man, did you hear anything? No, did you hear anything?
yeah. Did you hear anything? Did you hear what happened at Taft Heights? Right.
It was like 7-8 acres or something like that. Dude, if you didn't have a youth like that, you know, you got to have stories where you get scared. I mean, that's growing up right there.
So when was the last time you guys chatted? Has it been like years, or how long has it been? I'm trying to wrap my head around the whole thing.
I think there was a text chat once. I mentioned Tom Hall. Shane remembers Tom Hall. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Our adopted grandfather.
Yes.
And since an actual talk was been 32 years ago.
Wow.
What?
I know,
Yep,
right?
I've been here.
I left a long time ago out of the state, but until social media came, yeah, it was a long time before I regrouped and caught up with people.
See, Stefmo, see the magic that just happened? See?
I love that you bring this magic to people.
It's magic.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good.
Good.
Doing well. Busy but good.
Cool.
Looking good, man. You're aging well too. Your face looks like
Well,
I remember you.
Yeah. Thanks. You guys too. Steph, you do not look our age. Shane, you either. And Rodney, definitely. You look like a young surfer dude still.
You know what's funny?
Archer jersey.
You know what's funny is I have a surfboard that I'm selling, and I've never even used a surfboard before. You know, I look like I'm a surfer when I'm carrying one. You know, I have that surfer like I could hold it, looking like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I hold it like I know what I'm doing with it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I want to go out and travel and play and stuff here after this new year. And my lucky, you know, I feel like if I go in the ocean, I'll be that one guy who gets bit by the shark. He goes, oh, right whenever he was getting ready to travel and see the world. Now he has one leg and he has to hop around everywhere. So I don't want to, you know.
Now hold on. I got one more Garrick story I'm gonna remember, and I don't know if you remember Garrick. So back in high school, the football team, we traveled and we played at Garces. Now, of course, our town would travel well if it was local. Our friends, our family, whatever, would go watch the game. Garrick, I don't know if you remember this because this was during a time, probably a wild chapter in your life when you were like drinking a lot. And I don't know where you are now, but you know, we're young, we're wild, whatever. And like, I'm looking at the bus as we're pulling out of campus, and some of our people would always stir shit up with the other fans, right? Just because you're F you, Garces, you know, this and that, or whatever town you're representing, whatever you're doing. And I look out the window, and I don't know who you're with, but whoever you're with wasn't around you, and all I saw was Garrick. And he looked angry as hell, and he was yelling shit, and there's 20 people from Garces and just Garrick, and he's throwing shit at him. He was taking on a whole crowd as we were driving out. Yeah, you were taking a mob on, like you were crazy angry, and like he was taking everyone on. And we were pulling away to drive home after the game. Can't remember if we won or lost the game. I just remember you were hugging things.
Were you? Was it this Garrick or was it this Garrick? Which one?
It was
The
the
first one.
Okay, I gotta get the visual. I
felt some pride. I go, you know what?
I vaguely remember that. Yes.
He's out there being maniacal, crazy, and wild. But by God, that's our maniacal crazy wild. He's a Taft guy.
Yeah.
He's out there.
You're all, only I could beat up my brother. I want no one else beat up
I
my
don't know why
brother.
these things come to my head. I just remember these things, and I'm trying to picture every time.
What set you off, Derek? What did they do? What are they?
Yeah, I can't remember.
What are they saying? I don't like wildcats, and you were like, I love wildcats.
They were just Garces. That's pretty much what they were doing.
Probably.
You're like, I hate the color green.
Just get liquored up and want to fight people for no reason when you're 17, 18, 19.
Oh well.
And here we are.
Yeah, we don't even play Garces anymore. It's like
I just got a report. They just shot over to me. They found what happened from years back. They pulled up pictures. Hold on a second.
What are you pulling up now?
Yep, there it was, guys. There's your fire. Yep.
Party?
Yeah. Yep. There was people there.
Kids
Watching your fire.
What did you do?
Like, look, call back there.
Dad?
oh gosh.
Oh. Your hair. I was gonna ask you to do the Doc Brown thing with the hair and shooting the hair up in the thing.
Brown.
Yeah,
you didn't come in character. I thought you were gonna.
I haven't had time to get it bleached again.
Yeah. All right.
Marty, I had a breakthrough. The flux capacitor.
Marty. That's the best movie of the 80s. I don't care what anyone else says. There were so many little Easter eggs in that movie. Very well done. So
does anybody know the animated series? It's very adult, but it's Rick and Morty.
Yes.
All right. Have you found the parallels to Doc and Marty, Rick and Morty? Have you think about it? He got the whiny, pubescent voice, Doc, geez, Rick, and think about it. But they changed it to be more adult and dark and cussing. Think about the similarities. There's a lot there. I picked up on it one day. I didn't pick up on it because my daughter who's in Penn State now. She's always been a fan of them, and I'm like, wait a minute, how am I just now seeing this?
I have a fun
duo, and they made them really, made something else out of it.
I know we're veering off the Taft High Oil Dorado thing, but I have a fun fact. I just you guys know that Eric Schultz was supposed to be Marty McFly initially. Do you know who was before him? That was almost got the job as Marty McFly.
For it?
Yeah, the auditions. Ben Stiller.
Really?
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, a young Ben Stiller, and I was like, I didn't know that. It's so crazy. And then they were like, let's go with the guy who's doing Teen Wolf and Family Ties, and that's so
Fokker? Meet the Fockers?
Yeah. I need to find that. I'll send it to you. I just saw that today. It's so funny. We're talking about Back to the Future.
Back to the Fokker.
Back to the Future. They were going to call it the Vulcan. Remember when he goes into the barn and he puts the, he was, I'm Darth Vader. I'm from the planet Vulcan or whatever.
In the barn?
Yeah. They were going to name it something about that rather than Back to the Future, Oh, you should look it up. I get bored at night, and sometimes I watch random stuff like the 20 facts of Back to the Future. So anyway, back to Oil Dorado. I didn't mean to veer off into the left field. How can I segue that back into Oil Dorado? Huh? Well, they did Back to Future 3 when they went back to the Western days.
True.
And then there you go. That's how we got back.
It was done by then. They took a look. When you take a franchise too far, it's like, you need to.
Yeah. That one was not one of my favorites.
Had a good run,
jump
but
the
let
shark,
it go.
as they say.
Yeah.
Jump the shark. How much more money can we make out of this?
How about those Vikings, man, Garrick? This year they're having a good run to start this year.
I wouldn't know because the one year that I actually started getting into football was the year Moss and Carter and Gary Anderson were in, and Gary missed that field goal towards the end after breaking records and all that.
Oh, I decided something like 30 straight. Yeah, that was a good era right there.
I decided that football's paid off. I never watched it again.
It's paid off.
It takes an emotional toll if you're a fan. Sometimes I know there's bigger fish to fry in life, family and whatever you got to do. But
Oil Dorado to set up for and stuff. You got other stuff to do.
Hey, I have a TV. Well, you can't really. I brought the TV in.
Oh, there you go.
You can
I didn't get a clear answer though. Out of like, what do you do outside of Oil Dorado? Like,
Mhm.
do you have you been able to like have any type of, okay, it's my timeout. I'm gonna go crochet, or do you
Um, I
what goes on in the world of Steph Mo? I'm kind of curious.
gosh, I don't even know. I like to travel. I like to go to baseball
Well,
games.
that's what you were saying. You're talking about wanting to travel,
Yeah,
right?
I yeah. I mean, I just try to do whatever I can. I feel like ever since taking over the since the Rex taking over the Fox Theater, that just seems
What?
that seems to have
So
kept me busy with stuff.
catch Garrick up
Huh.
a little bit. Garrick, are you aware Steph Mo? She has a major role in the Taft Recreation Department, but she has a role in doing the preservation of Oil Dorado. I didn't know if
She's
you.
president.
Yeah, president of
Yeah.
every 5 years she's leading the way.
I'm this year's president. You're
plan
only
everything.
president once.
No, you got a 10-year term, so yeah.
Yeah,
Do-
no, last couple years.
Is there a voting process for that, or you say, okay, I'll be president, and then you just that's it, or how does that go down?
There's different levels. Like there's an executive board. There's 9 of us, and we just kind of talk amongst each other and say, okay, who's next, and that's kind of the way it goes.
Oh, so you kind of
Here's
like everyone kind of rotates in at some point.
Yeah, to some extent. I mean, not everybody ends up being president because there's not really. I mean, if there's been an Oil Dorado every 5 years, now I have a recreation degree, not a math degree, but let's say since 55, I know it's consistently 1950 or 1955.
Yeah.
So
Are you gonna address the crowd? Do you get on the mic and say,
Hear
You know?
ye, hear ye. Put a scroll.
no, at the civic luncheon, which is like the start of the thing, I'll do a little welcome. But other than that, it's kind of just a low key thing as far as. I mean, we're a little bit of everywhere. But if my math's right, there's only been like 15 Oil Dorado presidents, so that's not that many in the.
Ooh.
oh,
Yeah.
there you go. So you can have a little
Yeah.
plaque with your name on it somewhere in the.
They'll have a
Actually-
hall. They'll have a hall with all the past presidents. And
So actually, I have. So Chris Lowe has been helping me. He was in charge of putting together the official program for Oil Dorado.
We gotta get Chris Lowe on here.
now, is he
He did.
behind the
I
scenes?
did this with
Is
him
he a
this morning.
hired hand? Like, is he official? Like, you're using him for some hired help?
He's he is a volunteer hired help. He's a
Because-
volunteer.
I mean, because I know you always been friends. I'm sure he
Yeah.
wouldn't mind helping, and he loves Taft too, and his roots and all
Yeah.
that.
No, just went to breakfast together this morning. As a matter of fact, I see him
there you
pretty
go.
regularly. I was
Did you have
gonna-
the gusher omelet? What'd you have?
Whew, Gusher omelet. That doesn't sound good.
God, what was cold. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good.
Like oil gush. It sounds like that's what happens after you eat the omelet. You know.
There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, only 15 presidents before me. So,
So you're 16.
yeah, I'm number 16.
Wow. You're like Abraham Lincoln over here.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
4 and 7 years ago, Stephanie Mo was the 16th president.
My brother being trying to be the proud brother said, being an Oil Dorado president is like the best thing, the biggest accomplishment from our family. I said, you have a master's.
Uh-oh.
He said,
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's deking out already. He's like, oh, get
The
me out
guy's
of here.
got the whisker.
That's
See,
right.
the guy's got the whiskerino. The girls can just like let their the longest leg hair.
Oh, the hair
I
bun.
don't know.
Oh,
in the hairband contest.
why did
hair
she the
bun.
hairiest
Again-
hairiest leg contest?
Again,
That'd be
if you're
good.
a stranger and you rolled into Taft during that week, you're like, what the hell? A hair
Yeah.
bun contest? Wait,
That's
what?
one of my favorite
What's a
questions to
Who
ask people. One of my favorite questions to ask people is how they would describe Oil Dorado to someone who has never been.
That was actually my opening question. I was going to ask you when we first started this. I was going to say, act
Right.
like if you never went, how would
Yeah.
that go down?
And I don't quite know the answer to that either, to be perfectly honest.
1990 was an El Dorado
It's
year.
a
I remember
flashback.
there was a homecoming week, and during halftime, they did that whole old
They
West
still do that.
shootout right on the football
Yep.
field. And I remember
Yep.
it was JV because we were varsity waiting, and like all the people in the visitor stands, I forget even what town we were playing. They're all in the stands like doing this shit like, the hell's going on? There's like this
Yeah.
1800 shootout, and some people were ducking under the stands because these fake guns with the shotguns are going off. And like, can you imagine like if you have no clue what's up, like what the tradition is?
Well, I
What
know
am I
that.
witnessing? Like, especially
Yeah.
think if you were high. You're like,
I got a question about that.
So they still do the shootout during halftime of the football game, and so the athletic director tells the other school, like they front load them and let them know, hey, there's going to be this.
Oh, good.
And they also, because Taft usually takes the penalty for having an extended halftime during that time, so it's like they're definitely made aware. And
They get a penalty.
I would just want to brace you.
They dock you 10 yards for having too much fun at halftime.
Yeah, for having too long of a halftime. So when
what the hell's up with this Taft town? What's going on?
So the year that Shane, the year 90 in 1990. So when we were freshmen in college, that was when Dennis Falke was president of El Dorado.
There you go. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Are you getting to where you're learning more about the history of Taft during the process of setting up El Dorado, or are you already a Taft historian without even trying?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of the same info as before. I mean, the history is one cool thing about the building we're in is it used to be a uniform factory. There's a bunch of power outlets up in the ceiling from where the sewing machine power was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. But no, it's stuff that we've already known, I think, for the most part.
Hey, I want to bounce back to Garrick. Hey, buddy, when you first moved to Taft, what brought you out there? Was it like one of your parents took a job in Cali? Because I know you're back in Minnesota now. Like, what brought you from Minnesota to California?
Yeah, my dad was in the Navy.
Okay.
Right after I was born, my mom met him in Port Hueneme, outside of Oxnard.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we started in Cali. And then he got out of the service, ended up in Maricopa, of all places. I think we were there for about a year or two, and then we ended up in Taft.
So what brought him to Maricopa from after the Navy?
Work. Yep.
Maricopa.
Yep. Yeah, I actually did kindergarten in Maricopa.
What?
Yeah.
Kindergarten?
Was there like 8 kids in the class? I know it was like a small town.
So, yeah, go ahead, Shane. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, when did you go back to Minnesota, Garrick?
93. August of 93. So 32 years ago.
It's been that long. Wow.
Yep.
I imagine you have obviously lots of family roots there. I mean, you grew up there, probably born there and all.
So. Not so much anymore. And where I'm located, I have nobody. Most everybody was down south, Minnesota. I'm in Duluth now, so way further north.
Yeah, that's up there where the Mississippi begins, isn't it?
The Mississippi starts further. I want to say west. I think it's southwest, or is it northwest? Right. I forget.
But that's up there. Oh. I mean, I usually think I'm pretty good at geography, but yeah, I remember Duluth is it's up there. And you get some crazy winters, I bet. Holy Jesus.
You know what? They're not so bad anymore. I know they used to be, but it seems to be getting milder every year that I've been here for sure. It does get cold.
You own a handsome amount of thermals. Come on now.
Huh?
You own a handsome amount of thermals. Come on now.
No, it still gets cold. I mean, it can reach 60 below with wind chill. That's just cold.
If you're a natural Minnesota guy, though, you're probably the dude that goes outside like just to stretch and yawn and brush your teeth with your shirt off out in the front lawn.
Yeah, no.
Cold schmold.
No, you can. You do get acclimated to it, but not quite that far.
Yeah. You ever see? You ever catch any northern lights where you're at? Any aurora borealis?
You know what? I've been lucky. I've only been lucky enough to see them once, and I actually saw them when I was further down south in Rochester. We're sitting out in the backyard of my friend's house and having a bonfire, and I look up and I said, "Holy crap, northern lights!" And she said, "Nuh-uh." She turned around and sure enough, there they were. But we didn't get to see the colors or anything. It was just white.
Yeah.
Have you ever
being
gone?
further.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, boy.
No, I was just gonna say, being further north, I would have thought that I would have seen them again by now, but I haven't.
Move here. Don't step
Have you
on
ever gone to? Is there like a? I know there was a compound where he lived, but is there like a?
There you go. Sorry, it's my dog.
A Prince museum? Have you seen anything to do with Prince since you've been in Minnesota?
I believe his house is now the museum, isn't it?
I think so. I might be wrong.
Yeah, that's actually in the cities, which is about 2 hours. I'm not exactly sure his location, but the cities is about 2.5 hours straight south of me.
Palisades Park or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's his house.
It's Paisley.
Paisley, thank you.
Paisley, yeah.
I'm Googling. It's his estate.
Does Brandon and Brenda Walsh still live over there in Minnesota? 90210? No? Did you go back? That was my only Minnesota reference from back then. Like, the Brandon the Walsh
they were from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, they're from Minnesota. They came back to Beverly Hills and the.
Okay, so according to Google/AI, Prince's estate, the Paisley Park complex in Chanhassen, Minnesota, operates as a museum and concert venue offering public tours. So there we go.
There you go.
It is indeed a museum.
There
The
you
things
go.
you find on Google.
Oh, that's great. It feeds into the curiosity. See, I wouldn't know what to do if I was like, if I had to like be in solitary confinement, like Shane was talking about earlier. I'm like, I would go crazy. Out of curiosity, it would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
I'm like,
enjoying your solitude time and thinking of random things that you can't Google.
Look,
I know. I need
humans
answers.
Don't get me wrong. Humans need human contact. My point was, when you've had enough and need to disconnect to recharge, that's what I felt would be so, I guess, refreshing and reinvigorating to me if I had a chance to do something like that. I might have missed that part we were chatting about earlier.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was talking to Julio Franco the other day. He wouldn't mind me mentioning this. He goes, he always comes up with the most bizarre things sometimes. He goes, yeah, I've been thinking there's like a name for it where they lock you in a dark room for 3 days.
That Aaron Rodgers shit where he wants to go in a cave or
that's it. That's it.
A dark pit and they give you a candle or some shit.
Did you see my dog face just then?
Yeah, I love it.
He needs attention right now. Yeah. I go, I think they do that to torture people. I don't know if but if you're deliberately wanting to go, if you're wanting to go there, like deliberately, like if you had to fast for 7 days, but you were like, you didn't want to, if it's intentional, it's a different little mindset than to like, I'm going to do a fast. I'm going to show my willpower.
It's a meditation thing if you do it by choice. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're like, you're gonna be in the dark room for 3 days, pal. You're like, no, you know what I mean? It's you're gonna want to fight against it. Like Garrick's in the dark room right now.
I mean, if I got like a pillow, if I at least have a good pillow or something to lay on, and a halfway decent place to crap.
Can I have my iPhone? Can I still like watch movies and stuff? Maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I need Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix. Can I watch the last 4 episodes of Black?
No, you get Shadow Puppet Theater, pal.
No, I want my Black Rabbit. So anyway, well, Stefmo, I am so glad that you carved in some of your time to share with us today. Absolutely. And I'm still curious what your shirt says because you're feeling something. I don't know what you're feeling.
Feeling ID Gaffish today.
ID Gaffish.
Yes.
What's ID Gaffish? I'm sorry.
I don't give a F-ish, right?
Oh,
yes. I don't give a blank.
It's an
I love it.
That
acronym.
is it. That is it.
I
But
thought it
it's
was
so
some type
nice
of-
and rainbow. It's presented
I
nicely.
know, right? It's so
I know. I
pleasant.
thought it was like a cuisine or something.
It looks
It's
pleasant
like
for-
giving you the bird with a big
Uh-huh.
smile.
with and a bow on it. Yeah, 800%.
That's so funny.
I love
Very
the
clever.
spirit.
100%.
And Doc Brown, are we looking at Back to the Future 4 coming out soon in the theaters near you, or what's
No,
going
no,
on?
it's discontinued.
Is it?
The capacitor has fluxed.
It's fluxed. It's fluxed. You're all.
Garrett,
we can't go.
It's been a blessing seeing you, my old friend.
Yes.
Good seeing
Yeah,
you.
dude, same here.
I hope you're well, man. I'm just good to see you, man.
Yeah, same here.
I want to make sure I'm clear about this part. Whenever I X out of the live, you guys can still stick around and still chat, so you don't have to like go anywhere. Unless I know Steph Mo's got the next Eldorado to plan right now. She probably has to go, but if you guys want to stay on board, you can. But it was a pleasure to see you guys. And Shane, we're back. The Wildcat and
So
Toby
good
needs
to see you
attention.
two back. I'm happy to see you two back.
Oh, thank you. See, we got some fans. We got fans, Toby. My dog over here. All right, you guys, I'm going to play the outro song, and if you guys want to stay on board, you can. Oh, just do a thumbnail picture. You want to do a thumbnail picture? You want to do a quick smile quick? No? 1, 2, 3, hey! Hey, Toby got the picture. All right, there you go. All right. Oh, this dog.
Yeah, it's good seeing you guys.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man.
All right,
Good
guys.
seeing you.
Much
Bye,
love.
Steph.
Until
Later,
next
Sam.
time.
Have a good night.
Don't forget to
too.
subscribe. All right, much love, you guys.
You too.
Play the outro. Bam. All right, guys. Love you guys.